seemingly disparate theories about our health destiny, we are learning to embrace the notion of the dance and to accept that we must design our lives accordingly. Go Wild shows us how we can do just that by tapping into nature's design for us. Our genetic array evolved and refined itself over millions of years to manifest health almost perfectly in response to a fairly predictable set of cues from the environment. But we've turned the tables on our life code by providing confusing social, nutritional, and chemically toxic signals. Go Wild reveals the depth of our current evolutionary discordance, awakening us to how our lifestyle choices foster maladaptive gene expression and thus pave the way for disease. The mission accomplished by this wonderfully empowering book is nothing short of revolutionary. Ratey and Manning provide us with the tools we need to reestablish evolutionary concordance and eliminate the conflict that we have unknowingly created between the boundless potential imparted to each of us and the maladaptive influences that now hinder its manifestation. David Perlmutter, M.D. Introduction. Go Wild. This title at first might suggest scenes such as college kids run amok on spring break, so it's fair to ask up front, what do we mean by this? If not college kids, then maybe survivalists foraging on an island? Loinclothed hunters pitching spears at antelope or fleeing lions? We mean nothing nearly so lurid, but you're getting warmer. Wild is one of those overworked words with layers of loaded meanings, but we intend to strip it to its core in order to make it useful even to your own personal well-being. Our meaning is easy enough to grasp. Think of wild versus tame, wolf versus dog, bison versus cow. We have the same sort of distinction in mind now when we ask you to expand this with the somewhat revolutionary notion of applying the idea to humans. Wild humans. It's not as odd as it sounds. In fact, through deep history, through tens of thousands of years, everyone was a wild human. The very same forces that tamed wolves and made them dogs tamed humans. Call these forces civilization, and yes, obvious and abundant benefits came with the deal. We're not here to dispute those blessings. Our bedrock point has more to do with genes, evolution, and time. Human evolution occurred under wild conditions, and this made us who we are. The modern human still operates on those same genes, almost wholly unchanged. We are designed to be wild, and by living tamely, we make ourselves sick and unhappy. We are going to tell you a number of fascinating details about that design. That you are born to move with grace, born to embrace novelty and variety, born to crave wide-open spaces, and above all, born to love. But one of the more profound facts that will emerge is that you are born to heal. Your body fixes itself. A big part of this is an idea called homeostasis, which is a wonderfully intricate array of functions that repair the wear and tear and stress of living. This ability lies at the very heart of what we mean by going wild. We're going to make our case by first showing you the real, sweeping, catastrophic consequences of taming. The world's leading causes of death and suffering, killers like heart disease, obesity, depression, and even cancer, are the price we pay for ignoring our genetic code, our design. But fixing this, especially fixing this on the individual level in your life, is not as overwhelming as it sounds. That's where homeostasis comes in. The task at hand is to get out of the way and let your body's wonderfully evolved abilities for self-repair do their job. The steps are simple and doable, even in our modern world. This is not speculation. Lots of people have taken these steps, including the authors. We'll tell you about them in detail, but we also have something more planned for you. If you trace these ideas along with us through this book, we think you will come away with a new appreciation for the human condition. One of the realizations we hope to deliver is how everything, how you eat, move, sleep,
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.